Pillow talk, yeah. Pillow talk, pillow talk. Pillow talk, pillow talk.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Pillow Talk Lounge. We're your hosts. I'm James Green, and this is my lovely wife, Cynthia Green, and we just want to welcome you. I feel we haven't seen you in a while, so just welcome.
Good morning. The lighting's not real great this morning, babe, but it's all good. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, it seems like it's been so long since we've been on. We've been busy. We've been traveling. We've been celebrating. And we took a long break for the month of October. We just took the total whole month off. And so it's just been a little off and on, but hopefully we're back regularly on a regular basis now. So how y'all doing? If you're doing great and you're ready for the holidays, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're doing great and you are like on fire, super excited, ready for the holidays. Now, if you're like me, you're okay about the holidays coming up. You know, it's cool. You chill. Then put a 2 in the chat. But if you are kind of struggling with the holidays because of, there's all kind of reasons that people struggle with the holidays. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Then put a 3 in the chat. It's okay. We're going to talk about it, and hopefully we'll help you a little bit.
So if you look at it that way, 1 being excited, 2 being okay, 3 being not really good. 1 to 3.
There you go. So y'all know I always want to know what y'all had for breakfast today. Anybody eat anything good, y'all? We had our traditional breakfast. And you know what? If you know what our traditional breakfast is and you're watching, if you type it exactly what we had in the chat, we're going to send you a gift.
How about that?
We're going to send you a gift.
This is that giving time, holiday season.
Yes, it is. We're going to send you a gift. So chat it up. What we have for breakfast this morning are our traditional breakfast that we usually eat, and we'll send you a gift. But you guys, just a little housekeeping right now. We need y'all to hit that share button. Whether you're watching it live now or you're watching the replay later, hit the share button because we really want to help some people today. We want to help some people. Even if you're doing great, we want to help some people today. This is it's a lot going on right now. You know, with the cold, we done had some icy stuff come. The snow is coming. Christmas is coming. New Year's is coming.
And we're supposed to get more snow. So the weather's changing
in
to
our
that wintry
area.
part, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And being a holiday season, because this is at the end of the year. So usually people are now preparing for the next year. They're getting everything in order. If they want to start a business or write a book, now you're thinking about, what do I want to accomplish next year? Because we know as the year comes to an end, you may not have accomplished everything that you may want to have accomplished. You may have fell short on some of your goals through the year, but now is the time to get ready and ramp up for next year. That's what people are doing this year. Plus the holiday season kicks in. People are going to see family. They may go to see friends. This is that busy time of year. And they say on the news about traveling, this is one of the most traveled times of the year when people are all going somewhere to see family and friends.
Right. And you know what, James hit the nail on the head with a couple of things. So we always like to help you prepare for your next. So with the new year coming, we do a lot of things to get ready for the new year. Like we've already done some like our winter, you do spring cleaning. So we did some winter cleaning. I kind of like fall cleaning where, redoing your airing your mattress, flipping it, cleaning all the the ceilings and the corners of the walls. Like I do all that. I don't know if y'all do that. Cleaning some of the baseboards, not all of them. It's cleaning some of the windows, not all of them. But we do that kind of thing. But we also clean up our house, this physical house of ours, like our bodies. So we do a few things. So first of all, we get our mind right and we work on our vision for the next year and our goals for the next year. So we're going to be having vision and goals parties, and our vision and goals party is very different from the traditional vision and goals party where you just cut out pictures. No, we talk about vision and purpose and
things you want to accomplish, goals, things you want to achieve in the coming year.
Not just
things you want. We talk about being specific. Okay, what do I want to accomplish next year? And we talk about that every year,
individually and together. And then the other thing is that we take care of this our physical body, where we do a fast in January. So we have a book called 40-Day Journey to the Marriage of Your Dreams. So during the fast, we start that 40-day journey book. So we'd like you to join us with that this year. And we'll be posting the link really, really soon, so you can click on it and be a part of that journey.
I was gonna say, it's like more of a spiritual cleanse, preparing yourself. Like as Cynthia said, preparing your mind. This is also preparing your body, and that spiritual part, not only inwardly, but outwardly too. So you can get ready to accomplish things you want to accomplish in the new year.
Right, because you can fast any kind of way you want to. We don't tell you how to fast. We do a complete Daniel fast, but it's a chance to cleanse and get ready for the new.
And when we think about it spiritually, draw closer to God, see what he has in store for you. See when you go to him and pray for some of the things you want to accomplish, just go talk to him. See what you want to accomplish. Trust me, his word says he'll give you the desires of your heart.
Oh, y'all know I got to ask y'all about this. Okay, so it ain't looking so great this morning, but how y'all like my hair, y'all? I got a new look, doing something a little different. I think I'm going to keep this style all winter. But y'all, it's hot. I cannot stand this hair all up on my neck.
It's hot, but this is the part of the season where it's going to be cold outside.
Okay,
so that
I'm not outside very much. I'm in the house most of the time. So most of the time this hair is in a ponytail. Okay. So as soon as we get off this live, it's going back in a ponytail until we go out on our couples date night tonight. But so you guys, let's jump right into our topic of the day. This is a season that everybody says is holiday cheer and love and giving, and just so much to do. People going to holiday parties, and like we've been invited to like 2 couples holiday parties. One got canceled, but we got one tonight. I'm super excited. We went to the couples holiday party gathering at our church last night. So we've been partying like all month, really, because we had our mother's 80th birthday party. Was that last weekend? Gosh, it wasn't. It seems so long ago, y'all. We just left North Carolina last weekend at a whole weekend long party, and it's just been beautiful. But we also know that this is a season of struggle for a lot of people.
Right. And when I think of struggles, this is that time of year where people may not like this time of year due to some of the struggles. Like maybe they lost a loved one. Maybe they lost a family member, and plus, we always talk about this time of year where crime rises because they know people are buying gifts. You're ordering gifts in the mail. You may be sending, Christmas cards with checks in them. And now people are trying to take advantage of that. So this time of year could be a struggle if that happened to you. That's why I say this time of year, be careful. Plus, if you may have lost a loved one this time of year and during Christmas time is not really that much fun for you because of loss of a loved one, we encourage you to maybe try to go around other people, positive people, because now if you lost a loved one and you're all alone, you may have no place to go. That could be a struggle this time of the year. So what do you want to do? Do you want to try to connect with some people? Maybe even if it's some people in your church, maybe it's like my brother, for example. My brother likes to go down to donate food, go to the shelter and either pass out food or serve food. That's something he likes to do every year to give back.
That's so cool. I'd like to do that one day.
So if you have nowhere to go, why don't you just go down there, even if it's not for a meal, just to talk to people, interact with them, just to have some positive vibes around you so it's not that much of a struggle. That's one thing you can do.
I'm looking at some of the comments here, and just so you guys know, when you use StreamYard, it's on Facebook, but because you're using StreamYard, you have to give StreamYard permission
For the comments.
for comments. So we can't see your name and know who you are. You just show it up as Facebook user while we're live.
But you can read
and I'm going to read your comments anyway. But if you can type your name in, who put in one and said just missing my dad. That's all. I just had beef bacon. Somebody else had beef bacon. We had beef bacon too. That's our favorite, y'all. Hubby doesn't do pork, so we do beef bacon. So that is so cool. Oh, it's Leah. That's Leah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, Leah. And then
and is Leah the one that said missing my dad?
Mm-hmm.
I miss him too. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's
I think about him almost every day.
Wow.
And it helps that I go to Niles swim meet to see him. That makes me feel a little bit more connected. But this time of the year is a struggle for missing those loved ones.
Yeah. Oh, she said, I'm going to see my cousins tomorrow for Pollyanna. Oh, that's so cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pollyanna.
Being around other family. You know, when you miss someone or, you know, you feel a little lonely, being around other family members or even positive people in general will help you.
Right. So let's just go ahead and talk about the struggle part of the holidays first, and then we'll talk about all the other fun stuff. So, you know, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she was saying how she's struggling with the holidays coming up because she missed her mom. And I said, well, how long has your mom been, passed? And she said 8 years. And so that's really interesting, you know, that she was sharing it was interesting. What she shared is that she struggled with the holidays because she said for years, she tried to recreate what her mother did for traditions during the holidays. And so this is a little about struggles and traditions.
Right.
And so she said she struggled because she said her mother was like the lead person for the holidays. Like she did all the cooking, all the neighbors came over, all the family came over, friends came over. Like it was just a big to do. So she tried to also do that. And she said it was just such a struggle trying to meet those expectations and cook all that food. And she said it was just too much.
Right. So what do I always say? Expectations lead to disappointments. Because when you have expectations and you don't meet them, you end up getting disappointed. So what would we say? Start your own traditions. Maybe scale it down some and try not to duplicate what.
That's what she did.
All right now.
Okay, that's what she did.
I didn't read the
she didn't let me he didn't let
I
me
didn't
finish.
let her finish.
So what happened was instead of trying to cook a big Thanksgiving meal and cook a whole lot of food for a whole lot of people, she decided to just have Christmas brunch.
There you go.
She said that's what she could do was just like do a nice Christmas brunch in the middle of the day or, you know, late morning. And people can just come by, her family can just come by and have brunch. And she said that works for her. She said now she don't feel all stressed and like.
And see, that could turn into a tradition.
It is their tradition now.
Come on now.
She said that's their tradition now. She said that's their tradition and it works for her.
And that's funny because when Cynthia talks about us going to like a party, this is our tradition. It's like a game night that we have with a few friends
every year.
Mm-hmm. And another tradition, now we got into traditions.
Yeah, let's go for it.
New Year's, we meet at a restaurant or a buffet every New Year's
brunch.
Not
buffet, brunch.
Yeah, brunch with our couple friends. And that's been a tradition now for
probably about 6 years.
Yeah. So that's two things we do tradition with those same friends. We have a game night and we have a brunch, New Year's brunch and the Christmas game night.
And we actually have a lot of traditions because we didn't even talk about our Christmas tradition.
Right.
But I want to kind of finish with struggles too. So we'll kind of intermingle the two. So a lot of people are struggling with the loss of a loved one. So we've already given you 2 ideas to help you with struggling with well, actually 3, because James mentioned 2 of them. One of them, he said, being around other positive people, other people that you love and spending time with them, you know, like the Leah going to spend time with her cousins and doing a Pollyanna, and we call it, what do we call it? Secret Santa? No, it's not Secret Santa. No, Pollyanna is what the white, the white elephant gift, the white elephant game.
Right.
And so some people call it Pollyanna, some people call it white elephant gift. I see the hearts. Y'all give us some stars. Hit this button to give us some stars, because guess what? Facebook has now given us the opportunity to earn money based on us getting stars. So if you click on the star, it's going to help us move towards monetizing our show. But let me finish. So one of the things he mentioned was being around positive people. The other thing he mentioned was going out and doing something to give back, like going to feed the homeless or people who are
less fortunate
than yourself. And then the third thing we mentioned was creating your own new traditions, some things that are different than what you did with that loved one, or maybe that same thing but modify it to fit where you are right now in your life.
Because them new traditions help you create memories where now you'll maybe start having some positive memories. I'm not saying you'll never miss that person, but you'll have a little bit more positive memories, And I was thinking about if you're in, say, a different state than your family and you can't get to your family, try to find people where you are, whether it's your church family, whether it's friends,
your neighbors,
even if it's coworkers. If a coworker invites you to a party, and I know a lot of jobs, even though COVID, some of them are still maybe having Christmas parties at your job. Go to it, attend it. Just be around people so you won't feel so lonely, and maybe it'll take your mind a little bit off of that loved one at that time.
Right. And like we said, creating new traditions, whatever that is with your family, can really, really help. One of the traditions that I like to do for Christmas is I create a hot chocolate, tea, and coffee bar. So today I actually got all my stuff pulled out of the cabinets, and I have this basket with a handle, and it's pretty big. And I put all of the tea and condiments and everything on there, and I make it really, really nice. I put peppermint sticks in there, and I forget what those little stick things are called, and my cinnamon and sprinkles, everything you need to put in your tea or your hot chocolate or your coffee to make it really, really special. And so those types of things really, really help. Is one of my traditions that I like to do wherever I go. So I took it to my mom's last weekend and I set up my bar, and now I'm taking it to our couples event tonight and I set up my bar. So it's mobile, you guys, and it's so much fun.
And I would say, when you talk about struggles, just when you're out there, if you're Christmas shopping or if you're going anytime, be vigilant.
Yes.
Because now people try to take advantage during this time of year, because they know people are Christmas shopping. They may have money in their pocket. People are buying gifts. They may try to, take advantage and take your gifts. So just be vigilant. That's all I would say. Be aware of your surroundings. Whether you're getting gas or, if you get gas, lock your car doors even when you're pumping gas. Just be a little more vigilant during this time of year, because this is a time of year where some people who are less fortunate try to take advantage of those who are more fortunate than they are.
And also another thing that will help you if you're struggling this year, and when we were talking about struggling too, it's not always about loss. A lot of times people are not financially where they would like to be.
And maybe can't buy the gifts for their children or a loved one,
or do the things they like to do, or travel to where they like to travel. And so that can cause a little bit of stress and anxiety, or even, depression, or not like a diagnostic depression, but a little bit of sadness. And so, like James said, find some alternative things to do. Just shower love on your loved ones the best way that you can. We were talking at choir the other night, and people were saying, back in the day for Christmas, you got a stocking with fruit and nuts and candy in it,
Look, and Mary Parent used to have nuts in a bowl on the coffee table.
Yeah, with the fruit, with the nuts and fruit in the bottom and the nuts on top, and then throw some candy on top. And y'all, it was the unwrapped candy kind of candy too, So everybody was sticking their hand in there and grabbing a piece of candy.
Yeah, I remember how it was back then.
Yeah, but do the little things that you can do around the house to spread holiday love and cheer.
Okay.
If you don't have the money to do it, what I did? I didn't have, I had the money, but I just didn't. I see them selling all those pine cones in the store. So you know what I did? My neighbors have a pine cone tree. I went over in their yard, because it's out in front of their yard. It's not in their yard. It's really a community tree. And I collected pine cones. I brought them home. I washed them. I sprayed them down. And you know what? I put them right in my bowl to make a decorative decoration. That doesn't cost you a dime. Do whatever you have to put holiday cheer around your house, to decorate your house, whatever that may look like for you. You don't, and you can take the leaves off the pine tree and put those down the center of your table, with the pine cones to decorate your table, just to do something different. and get a couple of red bowls from the Dollar Tree store, which they say is not Dollar Store anymore.
It made me think of what our pastor said last night about your resources.
Okay. Our pastor said last night that excellence is doing the best you can with what you have.
With the resources that you have.
Yeah, with the resources that you have.
Because he said God provides you with those resources, and some maybe, have more resources than you, but it's doing the best you can with your resources that you have.
That's right. So, look around the house.
So don't look at it as, oh, look at what they have. I don't have that. Don't look at it as that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it as, I'm good. I'm doing what I can with what I have, and I'm happy about that.
Hey, Donald say happy holidays. Nice to see you, cuz. Nice to see you this morning. Yes. I hope you guys are doing great down there in Florida. Yeah. Do y'all have nice weather? Because Florida was getting some cold weather at one time. So was Texas. So I wonder, did it warm back up? And so was Arizona. Arizona was in the 30s, like unbelievable. So I don't know. We might be having a tough winter this year.
So we're just talking about being positive and.
So tell us some of the traditions that you do every year for the holidays, whether it's Christmas or New Year's. What are some traditions that you do? And if you don't do traditions, let us share why traditions are important.
Go ahead.
Sometimes we just go through life, la da 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 da, every day, just whatever happens. And we don't really have anything to look forward to, or our kids don't have anything to look forward to, or our spouse don't have anything to look forward to. But when you start establishing traditions, like our daughter looks forward to, another tradition we do is opening up one gift on Christmas Eve. So she looks forward to that. I look forward to it. I think James, he would never admit it, but he looks forward to it too. So, you have things to look forward to when you establish traditions. That this year we're going to do make our Christmas cookies like we always do every year. I mean, a thing of Christmas cookies is like $2 and something, $3 and something in the grocery store. If you can't make cookies from scratch, buy that little tube thing and bring it home and cut it up and do like my daughter and I did. No, actually, James did it for me for Thanksgiving. I told him that I want to put different things on the cookies, so I put sea salt on some. I crumbled up some. He put some Hershey Kisses on some. He crumbled up some pretzels on some. You could put anything you want on top of those cookies to make different types of cookies.
And like Cynthia was saying, when you talk about transition, it allows you to anticipate, to get excited about something, because if you do this every single year, what's coming. You start getting a little excited. You won't feel as down because now okay, this is coming up. So now you're looking forward to it because it's coming. It's tradition, something you normally do, and it helps you because it anticipates you to look forward to something that's to get ready to come.
Let's get ready to come. Absolutely. So you guys.
And hold on. It also creates memories.
That's
because as each year goes by, you can look back on when that tradition started and say, well, how it's evolved to now. Because you may change some things each year. You may add some things each year. You may take some things away. You may do something a little differently. And then you'll talk about, boy, do you remember when we did this, when this tradition started, we did it this way? Now it evolved. See, so it also creates memories and allows you to look back and laugh and joke about it and talk about it.
Right. And you know what? Over the years, we've added traditions. We've taken away traditions. Yep. Sometimes we do something different, but we always have something to look forward to. Like, for instance, my son is coming home and my neighbors are probably looking forward to this too. So usually for Christmas time, I make a big pot of Louisiana style seafood gumbo. And so I'm making that this year. So this year I'm going to surprise my neighbor. Okay, hopefully she's not watching. And I'm going to take her a big old container of it, because last year they came down and smelled it, and they got a container of it. So I'm going to do that for them this year, is take them some gumbo. But my son is coming home too, so he's excited about my gumbo. But that's just another tradition that I started. That I don't last few years I have been doing that. So so it's something I want to keep up.
Also,
because we look forward to it.
Another
it's the only
tradition.
time, I do it maybe twice a year.
Christmas morning, she makes blueberry muffins.
Oh yeah, I do. So we got a lot of traditions, babe. Good Lord.
Even though
you know what? Don't even start. He gonna say I always burn them. No, I don't. There's been times that I've burned the muffins.
think out of the past, let's see, we were on 12 years. Out of the past 8 years, they may not have been burnt once or twice.
That's not true.
So, but it's funny because we look at that as a tradition.
Anyway.
We do. And we look at that as a tradition. And it's so funny. We talk about like, wow, you didn't burn the blueberry muffins this year. And it's funny that we talk about it, but it puts a positive mindset. It gives you that positive mindset and something to look forward to and to joke about and laugh about.
And you know what? Exactly, because
the
reason why they burn, because I'm in the kitchen, I'm trying to cook breakfast and I'm trying to cook Christmas dinner,
right? And make the muffins.
So I be having a whole lot going on. So you know what? Maybe it's time for somebody else to cook the muffins, like Mr. Green. Get in the kitchen and help out a little bit.
But it's just something it's just something that we laugh and joke about, and it's a tradition that we have.
Right. So you guys, we just want to come on and just, recognize that this is not always a season of holiday love and cheer for everybody, but it can be a little bit more cheerful, and you can get a lot more out of the season if you spread love to others and to yourself. Give yourself some grace. That it's okay to grieve. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to miss a loved one. Don't let anybody tell you that how you should be feeling. How you feel is how you feel.
And you know what? And I would say, when we talk about love, you don't have to hide it. If somebody asks you how you're doing, be honest. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not feeling that great because this time of year, I may have lost my mother, I may have lost my father, I may have lost a brother or sister, whatever the case may be. So be honest, because sometimes it helps you to talk about it. And if somebody asks you how you're doing and you say, oh, I'm great, and you're really not, keeping it in is not good. So if you tell them that I'm not really doing great because this time of year, listen, you never know what could happen when you open up and tell somebody, well, I don't feel that great this year because this is the year that I lost my spouse. And someone may say, wow, I know how you're feeling. That happened to me. So why don't you come over and we could spend some time together, or maybe we could do something together to help take it, to help change that mindset. Right. And that could start a tradition. People that may be grieving a loss of a loved one during this time of year all get together.
That's true.
So you never know how things could turn out if you open up and tell them and be honest that, well, I don't feel that great. Because then someone may be ready to spread that love onto you and help you. Yep.
So good, babe. All right. So we hope this information has helped you. Next weekend is Christmas weekend. We will be on next Saturday. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to have a pajama party, a pajama Christmas party next weekend. So next year at 11 o'clock, come on. If you got,
we ask you to have your matching PJs.
Yeah, if you
Christmas
couple,
PJs,
and you got matching PJs or family PJs, we're gonna bring you on live so everybody can see your PJs. All you gotta do is raise your hand, and we'll bring you on camera or as a guest.
Because we're gonna have ours on.
Yeah, we're gonna have our PJs on next weekend, and so join us next weekend for our Christmas pajama party. And we're gonna have a little bit of fun, some Christmas music.
PJP, pajama party, Christmas pajama party, PJ party.
PJP. Okay, PJ party, Christmas PJ party.
PJ party.
All right, you guys. We hope you have a great weekend. Start thinking about those family traditions if you haven't. Think about what you can do different this year so that you're not drowning in sadness.
And if you're more fortunate, why don't you spread some love or some cheer onto somebody else who may be less fortunate than yourself?
Absolutely. If you know somebody who's single, that don't have anywhere to go,
and live in a different state and no family around in that state,
or another couple who doesn't have any family in the area,
invite them over. Spend some time with them.
Yeah. Invite them over. We used to do that.
We always look at this time of year, like Cynthia said earlier, or I said about my brother, to give back. This is a time to give back.
Mm-hmm. It is that time to give back. It's a time of giving. It's a time of love. It's a time of cheer. So, we hope and pray that you can find some place where you can get a little bit of hope, a little bit of love, and a little bit of cheer, and start your own family traditions, whatever that may look like for you. God bless you. We love you. And remember, if you build it, it will last. Have a great day, you guys.
Take care.